All right, friend. It is a rainy night, and you seem to have been surrounded by these, tabby largos who happen to know that I may have a couple roosteroos inside of my backpack, but they don't need to know anything more about that right now. And we'll go ahead and you know what? Here, if you guys are hungry, you can have a couple of those, but oh, look at that! Yes! Okay, these guys don't seem hungry. I think they just really want the roosteroos that I have in my pack. I'm sorry, friends, but you can't eat them. I've even been trying to think about what I would name these roosteroos. So they're sort of like part of the family now. Also, this is adorable. I love seeing that the Gordo is not all by itself. It is currently surrounded by tons and tons of friends. And actually, now that I'm looking at it again, I'm thinking about the fact that this Gordo has the appetite of my guinea pigs for sure, and needs to be fed lots and lots of food in order to go ahead and satisfy its appetite. But I have to wonder to myself, what happens when you do satisfy a Gordo's appetite? Well, if I recall, there's a little bit of an explosion. But then that makes me wonder, is that how slimes reproduce? Do they eventually eat enough that they become a Gordo and then they go kaboom? These are concepts that I definitely need to explore for the sake of science. So let's see. Do I have any info? Aha, Largo slimes. A hybrid of two. I think in order to get to the bottom of this question of slime science, we're gonna need to continue to feed this Gordo. However, I also want to get out of here. Wait, can you feed a Gordo a plort? Nope. Okay, I need to grab that very quickly before these two eat it and turn into... Hey, what's that? What's that? Why is that glowing up there? Huh. You know, I wonder, do you think... Okay, can I use the Gordo as something to jump on top of? Nope, that is a very slippery slime. Which makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's raining and everything too. But alright, so let's go ahead and wiggle our way back home. Perhaps the pun's intended, since, you know, we've got a bunch of wiggly slimes all over the place. And we are going to get our roosteroos home safely. I hope. Okay, not safely if I go that direction. Can I make that jump? That is not a jump I could possibly make. What is that? Is that just one of the plorts? Is there a jump I could make over on the other side? Whoa, what was that? Wait. Is the lightning hitting? I don't think I should be excited about the lightning hitting. Oh! Wow, that was actually kind of beautiful. I just realized, wait a second here. Oh, and wait a second here. Look at this phosphor tabby. Friend, you should come home with me. Also, I didn't know that I could just continue using the vac to hold on to something. You should come home with me, and you should join Foxfire, and you should join Firefly. And oh gosh, how do I get home from here though? All right, hang on, friend. We need to go ahead and we need to go this direction in order to get back to home for now. At least until I, you know, am able to spend a little bit more time. All right, wiggling this way, wiggling that way. I do really like the lightning. I'm tempted to come back out here to collect more of the things that the lightning help to create everywhere. But I want to bring a new friend home. Oh, there's so many plorts everywhere. Oh my gosh, we'll have to see if we can get some of those too. Home is this way. Thank goodness for maps. I would be very lost without a map. There's probably something extremely, like, insightful and poetic that we could get out of that statement. But for now, we have Firefly and we have Foxfire. And now I'm bringing home a new friend for them in the form of this phosphor tabby. And wait, are you gonna make a Gordo? Oh, and I have a new message at the station. Would you end up making a Gordo with them? Because I think that they are actually cotton tabby largos. And I don't want you to become like a Gordo. Or excuse me, a tar, not a Gordo. Oh my gosh, I'm just all over the place. Well, I'm sorry, but having a giant slime just constantly flapping in your face can be a little distracting. Not gonna lie. Is there a good spot I could leave it over here where it may not... Where? Oh my gosh, where is this? Okay. Whoops. Where is that? There's an outside over here too? I need to do more basic exploring of my own home, but for now, hello little one. What am I gonna name you? Oh, I hope that you're gonna be safe like over here. Whoops, okay. Nobody's gonna be safe if they like eat that tabby plort. All right, let's get you maybe over, can you maybe stay over here? And then what could I possibly name you? Because you've got the tabbiness going on. I might be able to get you to hold still if I bring that toy that I think tabby slimes might like. This one. And then would you like to hold on to that? Or do you want to just snuggle? Because this is a cute little friend. Let's see, we got it during a storm. Do you want to be lightning bug? Lightning? You be lightning bug for now. And we'll workshop that. And let's see, will you eat a... Yes, you will eat a fruit. Excellent! Well, this is definitely not a safe place to keep a stray slime, but maybe we'll go ahead and discuss and consider the fact that we can convert some of the things we've been collecting into some wonderful energy that we can use to unlock new areas for our slimes to stay, like some of the wonderful cave systems and everything else, since clearly, if we want to make this mysterious abandoned ranch slash laboratory of mysterious slime science work, we do need to go ahead and actually start putting together some of the mystery gadgets. Because mystery gadgets are definitely how one makes a like mystery deepen. There we go. And now let's go ahead. Make sure all the slimes can eat. I should probably try selling some of these plorts, but let's just gather this for now. Are you still hungry, friend? I need to bring you some more fruit, don't I? All right, I can do that in just a second, but let me just go ahead. There we go. Hopefully that'll help with some of the other work that we need to do. Aha, here's more of the food. And, whoops, can you eat this? Oh, I'm so sorry. I think you are sleeping. I'm so sorry. I'm just like standing here tossing piles of food into our poor slime's face, and I think it was sleeping all along. Ah, well, all right. Yeah, actually now it's sound asleep. And I was just like throwing Q-berries in its face. You learn something new. Oh, and I guess it would make sense if it was a phosphor largo to possibly sleep during the daytime, as we might have the sun rising soon, which reminds me, let's get our roosteroos in here. In case they want to crow. I don't know if they actually crow, but they're here now. And hopefully, as some baby chicks start showing up, we might have a really, really happy Yoki slime. Hi, friend. I know that you really... Oh, what's this? It's a chickadee! Wow, those roosters wasted like no time at all. We already have a baby chickadee! Well, hopefully all of them will get along great, and we already have the high walls to try to keep them a little bit safer from other slimes. We could get them some spring grass to help them grow into healthy hens and roosteroos twice as fast, some vitamizers to help them produce eggs, and hopefully Yoki slimes, Yoki slime plorts, I should say, quite as fast, twice as fast. So we'll work on that, and, well, good morning, everyone. That did kind of escalate from one thing to another pretty quickly, but, well, we needed to sort of escape the rain of tar before the rain came to save us, and that did help me note that on Rainbow Island, I have been wondering, how safe is this place if it's going to pour down rain and lightning and basically make the ground explode around us and our ears ache from the thunder? But rain would be such a blessing in a world where it seems to be one of the only things that can help to hold back the tar. But maybe the science we could do here will provide us with even more answers. For now, though, we need to go ahead and take care of what we have. From all of our wonderful hen-hens and roosteroos and their chick-chicks and our Yoki slime, who I'm having a really hard time. I kind of want to name it Sunny. For Sunny Side Up. And I keep telling myself that's as cliche as naming the white hamster Snowball. But just look at it. Isn't it just such a little sunny feeling? Sunshine would be pushing it. I gotta think about it. I was thinking maybe Dawn as well. Yoki is just, but like, look at you! You're so cute! Omelet? Ooh, what if we name it Omelet? Your name is now Omelet. I love that. I love that. That's kind of like my cousin who named his pet pig Bacon. But Bacon lived a very long, healthy, happy life, and you know what? I think it's just gonna have to work for us. But alright, so all of that aside, let's gather up some of the fruits and veggies that, and the veggies, because I need to feed my cotton slimes, that we have all around us. And how are you guys doing? Oh, good, you have plenty of food. It looks like they probably are doing fine on their food frequency as well. Having the reassurance that they have got the water lettuce coming on in so that we can feed them and take care of them is a huge relief. I think another huge relief as we start to do more slime science and research in the area would be knowing that we're collecting the plorts, because that is going to make everything a lot more efficient. So let's see how much it would take in order to start optimizing. Yes, I said one of the words of doom to a series Chaos Plans, but I'm trying, but let's see about potentially getting a plort collector so we can start optimizing, which my beloved husband Chips has been trying to teach me more of lately. Yeah, there's a long pause at the idea that I'll be able to do that and stay focused long enough, but we're doing our best. All right, let's see. But let's come on down here and check again. So the auto feeder, and then just a little bit more for the plort collector. And then as we're out and about, jumping around, cooing over our hen-hens, celebrating the 2 roosteroos that we managed to collect from the wilds, trying to convince my largos not to explode into a bunch of tars in the laboratory, though I do think that possibly our laboratory happens to have some safety measures built in to potentially prevent that. Then, you know, having the plort collector will... Oh my gosh! Is this my very first... It's my very first egg! It's my very first egg! I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, I was so excited that I, like, hiccuped and... Okay, here we go, here we go. Look at all of those chickadoos! There were so many in there! And we have our very first collection of the Yoki plorts. Good job, Omelet. I'm sure that's a clear sign that Omelet is happy with their name. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. All right, look, if we were able to go ahead and take good care of Omelet and get all of that money because of Omelet's contributions, I do think that actually we should go ahead and get the vitamizer for our poultry right now. There we go. Because clearly, as we're adding some more healthy vitamin D, maybe that's like a grow light for not only our hen-hens and roosteroos and little chickadoos, but for like Omelet the Yoki slime as well. Wow. All right, so now that all of that is done, and I'm back to kind of being a little bit at square one for our Yoki slimes, Let me see. Can we possibly go ahead? Ooh, I have the veggie slime bait blueprint. Good, I remember getting that now. Then we've got our decorations and the short palm tree, which we don't know anything about. Ooh, we have other decorations we've learned, or at least learned of. Ah, yes, all of these pieces. Oh my word. The slime jail standee, I am still so curious about. The ship in a bottle. Memorize crossing the slime sea with this elegant ship in a bottle. That's just adorable. The boombox, and then we've got that golden Yoki statue, which would have been so great to be able to learn how to do. But there comes that O word again. We have some hopes of optimizing more. And if we're gonna do that, so this is the warp deposit to allow for dropping resources between 2 points. A link cannon. Like, a lot of these things we're gonna have to work on learning. We could make a yellow return home portal. That might be the best thing for us to learn how to do, so that we can go ahead and haul it all the way to the end of the island that we can currently explore. Whoops, there we go. And like haul it over like here or over here to the edges of what we can currently explore. And then we can jump back in after we collect up what resources we want or need to. I really do need to make it so that I can actually see. Oh, I can see filters. Nice. So that I can see. Or I wonder if it would be good over here. I wonder where I can put the portal. See? Science! How are we making it happen? By going ahead and doing a bunch of exploring and experimenting. All right, let's also fill up this water lettuce. I don't want to waste the water lettuce. The price is that lettuce currently, ooh, dizzy as a dervish. It's a cyclone. What? Cyclones can form when windy weather reaches its peak, creating swirling, whirling twisters that tear through the environment. Cyclones cause chaos, flinging food, slimes, and even ranchers that are in their wake. But in all the chaos, you may just get lucky and find some dervish slimes having the time of their life. What? Oh my gosh. You guys need to take this? And I can't take that call right now because dervish slimes? Cyclones? This is probably not the best idea to come out and attempt to like, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. What? What? Yes, I know I have a new message. I don't have time. Can I see a dervish slime in here? Do I need to like get up in it? Oh, that would have been so cool if I could have seen like a slime inside of there. Wow, I wonder if there'll be more. I don't think I should be excited and hopeful about there being more. Oh, but look! I wonder... Whoops, those were the florts. I didn't want the florts out, but here we go. I hear somebody. Oh my gosh. Why do you have to show up now, friend? What is going on? Okay, that's not who I expected to show up. Oh my gosh. That's just a cotton plort too, because I can't sacrifice the chickadoos. Do I just need to keep like looking around? Here's another one. Do I need to like smack something? Because it looked like I was hitting something for just a second there. I wonder. This is so cool. It doesn't seem to be doing too much. Is there anybody in here? Whoa, whoa. right, so the cyclones thankfully seem to be something that my my handy dandy space outfit is able to endure. But I can't help but wonder, because it seems like something gets hit now and then. And I can't help but wonder if I could just... Alright, that was exciting. I have no idea what just happened. That's what experiments are for! Was it possibly a waste of perfectly good plorts flying all over the place to go ahead? Oh, and that's right, I need to feed the Gordo. My whole goal today was technically to feed the Gordo, but that was before I had my Yoki slime end up like laying, or like the, well, I guess it wasn't the Yoki slime laying the egg, but you guys know what I mean. That was before Yoki slime eggs got involved, and that was before like we ended up having cyclones just show up all over the place. I can't wait to play with those more. Maybe we need to go ahead, well, not maybe, we definitely need to go ahead and be able to like start doing some, oh, hello, friend. Start doing some exploring. Here, you guys can have these, how about that? Let's start doing more exploring with better jetpacks and things. Hello, hello, will you eat this? Please? Please, please, please? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Can I get you to eat more? Wait, did I feed a dervish? Did I? There was a dervish slime. Oh, now it's a tar. All right, took care of that. Okay. Now we have a dervish plort. Do we have any information about it? That escalated very quickly. We do not have any information about it. However, knowing that we have a dervish plort, if we hold on to this dervish plort, and if we go ahead and make a home for a dervish slime, then those powers combined, we might be able to at least make a Largo. I have no idea what kind of Largo I would want to make with it though. I feel like a phosphor dervish Largo would be really amazing and make me really think about like a galaxy or a black hole. What would you name a phosphor dervish Largo? Like the Northern Lights or the Twirling Lights? Just the idea sounds so evocative. I need to be careful not to sell it. So, our plan of feeding the the Gordo and continuing to upgrade Omelet's little house of hen-hens. Oh, Omelet's house of hen-hens, that's so cute. Is going to step to the side for just a moment as chaos is carrying on and deepening its plans, and we prepare ourselves for being able to expand possibly to the den, so that we can go ahead and have a phosphor, like, Gordo slime, because that sounds really cool. Get out of my hen coop! Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, this pink slime might get released back to the wild. Oh, we still have messages that we need to answer. We still have so many things to do. Wow. What a cool find, though. Should I try to wildly raise a dervish? Like wild cyclones in the field? If I fed them to the cotton slimes, would that make them tumbleweeds? Or would the tumbleweeds actually be some of the... Oh, some of like... any of the plant-based slimes? This is so pretty. Mixed together. Oh, I can feel all of the questions just flourishing. This is what it's supposed to be. That sense of curiosity that just pushes you forward more and more, to gather more questions, to seek out more answers in chaos. And I love how that sense of exploration is just being absolutely encouraged and fed in the most adorable way, with the most adorable slimes. But alright, I'm going to... Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and gather up what we have currently got with our collections of plorts and okay, can't gather any more of the pink plorts. I wonder, like, oh man, it would be really fun to try to raise a wild dervish slime for a little bit, but I only have one dervish plort and I'm so excited to have it. All right, well, hold on to that for just a minute. Oh, there's so much to do. I have Gordos to feed. This is adorable and exciting. And anywhere that makes you feel so excited and so encouraged that you just find yourself stumbling with questions, that's a good place to be. I mean, just look at how beautiful all the plants are. How gorgeous the sky is. And that moon that's just a little bit too terrifyingly close if you grew up with Majora's Mask. Yes. This is a good place to be.